If you aspire to embody Stoicism, break free from the cycle of dwelling on the past and worrying about the future. Being consumed by illusions of what was or what might be only weakens your power in the present moment. As a Stoic, you must recognize the immense potential of your mind. It has the ability to shape your reality, influence your perceptions, and guide your emotions. Therefore, you cannot allow it to run wild. Instead, you must harness its power to your advantage. Let your mind be your ally in the pursuit of virtue and your compass in navigating the present. Focus solely on the present and start living immediately. In the wise words of Epictetus, if someone tried to enslave your body, you would fight for freedom. So why do you easily surrender your mind to those who insult you? By dwelling on their words and allowing them to dominate your thoughts, you make them your master. Unfortunately, instead of dismissing insults, we often allow negative comments to occupy space in our minds. The Stoics believed that the mind was a fortress, not easily infiltrated by the words of outsiders. That's why they emphasized the importance of mental fortitude, understanding that the true battle lies in our own reactions to these insults. Imagine sailing through the turbulent waters of life with the unwavering confidence of a seasoned captain. Envision yourself confronting life's storms with a serene and clear mind, undeterred and composed. This ability is not reserved for a select few. It is a skill that can be mastered. Welcome to the transformative realm of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that empowers you to seize control of your thoughts and consequently your life. Stoicism is not merely about enduring hardships. It is about flourishing amidst them. It is about transforming every challenge into a stepping stone towards personal growth and inner tranquility. Together, we will embark on a journey to uncover the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius. We will learn how to harness the power of our minds to cultivate a life of serenity, resilience, and fulfillment. Lesson 1. The power of perception. Aurelius, the great philosopher, once emphasized the power we hold over our own minds, rather than external circumstances. This profound insight forms the foundation of our exploration. It suggests that true strength and lasting happiness do not come from changing the world around us, but from transforming our internal world. The way we perceive and interpret our surroundings shapes our reality. By consciously choosing our perspectives, we can gracefully navigate life's ups and downs. To put this into practice, try a reflective exercise each morning. Write down your immediate thoughts and feelings throughout the day. Take note of any negative perceptions and actively reframe them into positive or neutral perspectives. Reflect on how this shift in perception changes your emotional response to events. Additionally, challenge any negative beliefs about recurring situations by finding evidence that contradicts them. For example, if you believe you always perform poorly in meetings, recall a time when you contributed effectively. Rationality plays a central role in Aurelius's teachings. He believed that reason is the guiding force that helps us distinguish between what we can control and what is beyond our power. This discernment is crucial in directing our energies towards productive endeavors. By understanding and accepting the limits of our control, we can invest our efforts where they truly make a difference. This philosophy encourages us to embrace rationality not just as a way of thinking, but as a way of living. It teaches us to view challenges as opportunities for growth and development. In fact, Aurelius proposed a radical reframe of obstacles. He saw them as the very pathways that lead us forward. The impediment to action actually advances action. What stands in our way becomes the way. This Stoic perspective encourages us to see challenges, not as barriers, but as opportunities for personal and intellectual growth. When confronted with adversity, instead of surrendering to despair, we are encouraged to discover our inner strength and resilience. This valuable lesson teaches us to transform trials into triumphs. viewing every difficulty as an opportunity to practice virtues such as patience, discipline, and resilience. Another significant aspect of Aurelius's philosophy is his contemplation of mortality. Rather than being a morbid preoccupation, this reflection serves as a powerful tool to cherish the present moment. It reminds us that life is fleeting and urges us to live fully in the now, appreciating each moment and infusing our actions with meaning and purpose. It is a call to not just exist, but to truly live, making the most of the time we have. Cultivating self-reflection and inner strength is also championed by Aurelius. Through daily self-reflection, we gain a deeper understanding of our motivations, actions, and our place in the universe. This inward journey allows us to seek self-improvement and wisdom, building an inner citadel of the mind where we can find refuge and strength amidst external chaos. This inner strength is vital in our pursuit of a virtuous life, where wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance become our guiding principles. The lessons from Marcus Aurelius on perception offer more than just historical wisdom. They provide a practical framework for personal development and inner peace. They demonstrate the enduring power of Stoic philosophy and its relevance in our contemporary world. By mastering our perceptions, embracing rationality, confronting challenges, valuing the present, and cultivating inner strength, we can navigate life's uncertainties with a sense of purpose and poise. As we integrate these teachings into our lives, we honor the legacy of Aurelius and the profound insights of Stoicism, finding strength and tranquility in the fortress of our minds. Lesson 2. The Stoic practice of rationality and control. Expanding on the principles of Stoicism, which were taught by Marcus Aurelius, we delve into the second profound lesson, the practice of rationality and the understanding of control. This lesson, pivotal to Stoic philosophy, guides us in discerning the aspects of life within our control and those beyond it. It encourages us to invest our energies wisely, focusing on our internal fortitude rather than external circumstances. This theme was passionately advocated by Aurelius, emphasizing the importance of rational decision-making when faced with choices. Instead of relying on emotional impulses, we are urged to consider the pros and cons and align our decisions with rational thought. By practicing this approach in our daily lives, especially for smaller decisions, we can build the habit of thoughtful consideration. When feeling overwhelmed, it is helpful to list out the aspects of the situation we can control versus those we cannot. By focusing our energy on actionable items and letting go of concerns outside our control, we can cultivate a sense of rationality. At the heart of this lesson lies the Stoic emphasis on rationality. Stoicism teaches us to use reason as our compass, helping us navigate the often turbulent waters of life. Rationality allows us to distinguish between the good, the evil, and the indifferent, urging us to concentrate on what truly matters. It is important to note that practicing rationality does not mean suppressing emotions, but rather understanding and managing them through the lens of reason. It is a call to a life where decisions, actions, and beliefs are grounded in thoughtful consideration rather than impulsive reactions. Another core tenet of Stoicism is understanding the difference between what we can control and what we cannot. This distinction is vital in how we approach life's challenges. Aurelius prompts us to focus our efforts on our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, the realms where we have genuine control. Conversely, we are encouraged to develop acceptance for the things outside our influence, such as the unpredictable elements of life, the actions of others, and certain aspects of our future. By adopting a rational response to challenges, we can navigate life with a sense of control and acceptance. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of approaching challenges with rationality. Instead of reacting with frustration or despair, He encouraged us to respond with a reasoned and measured approach. This mindset not only helps us conserve mental energy, but also opens up possibilities for creative solutions and learning. Each challenge becomes an opportunity to be logically answered and wisely solved, rather than an insurmountable barrier. The power of perception is key in this practice of rationality and control. Our reactions to events around us are determined by how we choose to perceive them, through the lens of rationality. By viewing challenges as opportunities for growth, we align ourselves with Stoic philosophy. This conscious choice of perception, guided by reason, empowers us to maintain tranquility amidst chaos. Incorporating this lesson into our daily lives requires a consistent practice of rational thinking. It involves regularly examining our thoughts, questioning our automatic reactions, and aligning our actions with our core values. Lesson 3. Cultivating mind control and inner serenity. Delving deeper into the realm of Stoic philosophy, Lesson 3 delves into a fundamental aspect of Stoicism as taught by Marcus Aurelius, controlling the mind to achieve inner serenity. This lesson revolves around the principle that true peace originates from within, not from external circumstances. It explores the Stoic belief in the immense power of the mind and how we can harness it to cultivate a life of tranquility and resilience. The power of the mind is at the core of this philosophy. It posits that our inner world holds the key to our emotional and mental well-being. Marcus Aurelius, with his profound insights, taught us that the turbulence we often experience is not solely due to external events, but rather our reactions to them. This realization empowers us to take control of our mental state. By mastering our thoughts and emotions, we can maintain a state of tranquility regardless of the external chaos that may surround us. Stoicism does not advocate for the suppression of emotions, but rather for their understanding and rational management. Emotions are not seen as enemies, but rather as signals. The key is to interpret these signals through the lens of reason and logic. By doing so, we can respond to emotional situations with clarity and wisdom, preventing impulsive reactions that may lead to regret. Mindfulness and present moment awareness are crucial aspects of controlling the mind according to Stoic principles. This involves focusing our attention on the here and now, acknowledging thoughts and sensations without judgment. By practicing mindfulness, we can cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves and our surroundings, allowing us to navigate life's challenges with grace and composure. Aurelius offered valuable advice on finding peace and tranquility by anchoring ourselves in the present moment. By focusing on the current moment and engaging in self-reflection, we can escape the anxieties of the future and the regrets of the past. This process involves examining our thoughts, motivations, and actions, aligning them with our core values and principles. Through self-reflection, we can identify areas for personal growth and develop strategies to enhance our mental fortitude. It's a continuous journey of self-improvement, where each day presents an opportunity to become a better version of ourselves. Marcus Aurelius often spoke of the inner citadel, a fortress within ourselves where we can find refuge and strength. Building this inner citadel involves cultivating virtues like wisdom, courage, and temperance. It's about creating a mental space where tranquility reigns, regardless of external circumstances. This inner stronghold becomes a source of strength and stability, helping us navigate life's challenges with composure and grace. Lesson 4. Mastering responses to external events. Continuing our exploration of Stoic philosophy, let's dive into Lesson 4, which focuses on mastering our responses to external events. This lesson, deeply rooted in the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, is a cornerstone of Stoic thought. It emphasizes that while we cannot always control what happens to us, we have absolute power over how we respond. This concept is crucial for maintaining mental equilibrium and cultivating a life of peace and resilience. At the heart of this lesson lies the Stoic principle of the dichotomy of control. This concept differentiates between what is within our power and what is not. Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic philosophers stress the importance of focusing our energy on our own actions and attitudes, which are within our control, rather than external events, which are not. Understanding this dichotomy helps us avoid unnecessary frustration and directs our efforts more productively. An essential aspect of mastering responses to external events is the ability to reframe our perception of challenges. Instead of viewing obstacles as impediments, Stoicism teaches us to see them as opportunities for personal growth and the practice of virtue. This shift in perspective transforms our approach to life difficulties, allowing us to engage with them constructively and with a calm mind. Developing emotional intelligence is key to mastering our responses. It involves recognizing our emotional reactions, understanding their origins, and then responding in a way that aligns with our rational thought. By doing so, we prevent our emotions from overpowering our rational judgment, enabling us to make decisions that are in line with our values and long-term goals. Practicing mindfulness is a practical way to enhance our reactions to external events. Mindfulness teaches us to pause before responding, giving us the opportunity to choose our response instead of being driven by instinctive reactions. This pause is a powerful tool that aligns well with Stoic philosophy, as it enables us to respond with wisdom and composure. By embracing adversity as a teacher, Stoicism teaches us to learn from challenging situations and difficult individuals. Each encounter becomes an opportunity to practice virtues such as patience, empathy, and fortitude. By adopting this mindset, we transform adversity into valuable lessons that contribute to our personal growth and strengthen our character. To put this into practice, try implementing the Stoic pause whenever you experience a strong emotional reaction. Take a moment to pause for 10 seconds before responding, using this time to consider a rational and composed reaction. If you receive criticism, instead of reacting defensively, take a moment to reflect on whether there may be constructive feedback. Respond thoughtfully, focusing on learning rather than simply reacting. Lesson 4 of Stoic philosophy on mastering responses to external events is a profound guide to living a balanced and fulfilling life. It teaches us that while we may not have control over every circumstance we encounter, we have complete control over how we respond to them. By understanding the dichotomy of control, reframing our perception of challenges, developing emotional intelligence, practicing mindful responses, and learning from adversity, we can navigate life's uncertainties with poise and resilience. This lesson empowers us to live in harmony with the world around us, responding to life's ebbs and flows with a steady and serene mind. Lesson 5. Developing resilience through acceptance. In our ongoing exploration of Stoic philosophy, we now delve into Lesson 5, which focuses on the development of resilience through acceptance. This lesson draws deep inspiration from the teachings of Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic thinkers, as it delves into the concept of accepting what we cannot change and using this acceptance as a foundation for building mental strength and resilience. The Stoic perspective on acceptance is profound. Stoicism teaches us that much of our distress does not stem from external events themselves, but rather from our resistance to them. The Stoics, including Aurelius, advocated for a radical acceptance of whatever life presents us. This does not imply passive resignation, but rather an active acceptance that acknowledges the reality of the situation and then works within those parameters. This lesson builds upon the earlier concept of the dichotomy of control, by emphasizing that our power lies in our reactions, not in the events themselves. While we cannot control all external happenings, we can control our attitude towards them. Accepting this fact is liberating and forms the basis of Stoic resilience. Resilience in the face of adversity is at the core of Stoic philosophy. Stoicism does not encourage us to avoid or deny difficulties, but rather to confront them with a calm and composed mind. By doing so, we become more adaptable and robust, capable of withstanding life's inevitable challenges. Incorporating mindfulness into our daily routine aids in practicing acceptance. Mindfulness encourages us to observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment, accepting them as they are. This acceptance is not about giving up or being defeated. It's about recognizing our current reality and working from there. Learning from nature in the vast universe, Stoicism also teaches us to draw inspiration from the natural world. Just like how nature effortlessly adapts to the seasons and weather, we too are encouraged to embrace the natural flow of life. Understanding that change and impermanence are inherent aspects of existence, we can practice daily acceptance affirmations. Each morning, let's identify one thing outside our control and verbally accept it. It could be as simple as acknowledging the weather. This practice builds acceptance of larger uncontrollable life events. Instead of dwelling on frustration when experiencing a setback, let's acknowledge it as part of our journey. I'll reflect on what it teaches us about persistence or adaptability. Lesson 5 of Stoic philosophy emphasizes developing resilience through acceptance, which serves as a powerful guide to mental and emotional fortitude. By understanding and embracing the Stoic practice of acceptance, we learn to face life's uncertainties with strength and flexibility, rather than fear and resistance. This approach allows us to build resilience, adapt to change, and emerge from challenges with a deeper understanding and appreciation of life. Through acceptance, we cultivate a mindset that is not easily shaken by the ups and downs of life, embodying the true essence of Stoic resilience. Lesson 6. Fostering emotional agility with Stoicism. As we delve deeper into the teachings of Stoic philosophy, Lesson 6 focuses on nurturing emotional flexibility as a means to gain control over our minds. This fundamental concept, deeply rooted in the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic philosophers, revolves around developing the ability to effectively navigate our emotions. By doing so, we can respond to the ups and downs of life with resilience and wisdom. Emotional agility, a core principle of Stoicism, refers to our capacity to fully experience our emotions while maintaining the ability to think and act rationally. It involves recognizing and accepting our emotions without allowing them to overwhelm or control us. This skill is crucial in enabling us to face life's challenges with clarity and balance. In Stoic philosophy, rationality plays a pivotal role in managing our emotions. Marcus Aurelius and his Stoic contemporaries taught that while emotions are a natural part of being human, it is our rational mind that should guide our responses to these emotions. This does not mean suppressing or ignoring our emotions, but rather understanding them through the lens of reason and wisdom. Stoicism encourages the regular practice of mindfulness and self-awareness to cultivate emotional agility. By observing our emotions as they arise, understanding their triggers, and acknowledging their transient nature, we can become more aware of our emotional patterns. This heightened awareness allows us to respond to our emotions in ways that align with our values and goals. The essence of emotional agility lies in striking a balance between emotional and rational responses. It entails allowing ourselves to fully experience our emotions, while simultaneously engaging our rational mind to determine the best course of action. This delicate equilibrium empowers us to navigate complex situations with both empathy and logic. By learning from our emotional experiences, Stoicism teaches us to embrace each emotion as a chance for growth and self-discovery. Through reflection on our feelings and understanding their origins, we uncover valuable insights into our core values and beliefs. This process of introspection not only enhances our emotional intelligence, but also nurtures our ability to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. Remember to practice emotional labeling. Acknowledge your feelings, analyze them, and find logical ways to address them. Embrace moments of joy fully, savoring the positive emotions and learning from them. Stoicism guides us to cultivate emotional agility, not by detaching from our emotions, but by engaging with them thoughtfully and constructively. This approach equips us to lead a balanced life, managing our emotions with rationality and mindfulness. Through Stoic philosophy, we gain the wisdom and grace to adapt, empathize, and thrive in both personal and professional spheres. Lesson 7. Cultivating Stoic Detachment for Mental Equilibrium. In our exploration of Stoic philosophy, Lesson 7 focuses on the practice of Stoic detachment as a way to control the mind. Rooted in the teachings of Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic philosophers, this lesson highlights the significance of developing a sense of detachment from both external circumstances and internal emotions in order to achieve mental equilibrium. Stoic detachment is not about being indifferent or lacking empathy, but rather about maintaining an objective distance from things beyond our control. By recognizing that our happiness and peace of mind should not rely on external factors or our ever-changing emotions, we are able to respond to life's events with clarity and composure. One key aspect of Stoic detachment is learning to separate our core self from the events happening around us. This separation helps us realize that while external events may impact us, they do not define us or our capacity for happiness. By internalizing this concept, we gain better control over our reactions and mental state. Mindfulness and the art of observation also play a crucial role in cultivating Stoic detachment. Mindfulness teaches us to observe our thoughts and feelings without becoming entangled in them, allowing us to experience emotions without being overwhelmed. Embracing impermanence is another important lesson from Stoic philosophy, as it teaches us to accept the transient nature of life and all its experiences. By understanding that change is constant and detaching ourselves from a desire for permanence in external conditions, we can find peace in the present moment. Developing a sense of detachment can greatly enhance our decision-making abilities. When we are not overly attached to outcomes or swayed by strong emotions, we can approach situations more objectively and make well-thought-out choices that align with our core principles and long-term goals. To practice detachment, start by identifying a situation that typically upsets you. Reflect on why it affects you, and then challenge yourself to view it objectively, without emotional attachment. For example, if you find yourself feeling overwhelmed by global events while watching the news, remind yourself of your circle of influence and focus your energy there. By detaching from global worries, you can redirect your attention to areas where you can make a positive impact. Detachment is a vital component of controlling the mind and achieving mental equilibrium. It teaches us to maintain a healthy distance from things beyond our control and observe our emotions without being dominated by them. It's important to note that detachment is not a form of escapism, but rather a strategic approach to living a balanced and fulfilling life. By cultivating detachment, we can navigate the complexities of life with a calm and steady mind, making decisions that are in harmony with our inner wisdom and Stoic principles. As we wrap up our enlightening voyage through the realm of Stoicism, always keep in mind that the ability to mold your reality resides within the stronghold of your own mind. You are now armed with the timeless tools of Stoic wisdom, each one a key to unlocking greater mental fortitude, peace, and resilience. Carry these teachings with you as you navigate life's ever-shifting currents. I encourage you to tell your Stoic experiences of life in the comment section. And if you are short for words, just type in comment the words strength and resilience. And also, if this video benefited you, consider liking the video so this wisdom can reach more people. Also, subscribe and press the bell icon so you can get a notification every time we upload a new video. See you guys in the next video.